Well, welcome back everyone, this is Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. We're going to be replaying a chapter, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. So instead of hitting the resume, which would force us into chapter 3, we're going to select a chapter, and we're going to replay chapter 2. So go ahead and get that started.
Previously during the investigation,
so we don't
these
need
puppies
to
are making...
see that, because we've seen that already. Essentially, the whole purpose of doing this particular replay is to allow us to get some of these side quests completed. And in particular, all of the part-time jobs that we need to get done at the milk barn, we're going to do kind of in this chapter and sort of take care of that business. So it's going to require us to replay this chapter a couple times. Wait until we get into the game later on and you'll see that we'll use this tactic also during chapter 7. So first order of business is I need to get over to the milk barn by 10 a.m. So I'm just going to skip all of this good stuff here. And really my goal here is just to kind of get there as quick as possible so that we can hopefully get Lily. So we'll go ahead and do that. So you'll notice that I have all my money, all my inventory is carried over from when I finished up this chapter already. So I guess you could in theory farm, you know, just keep farming and what have you to get more goodies, more money. Now I want to go this way.
So Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason
Okay, so I need to find out where this milk barn is. Let's go ahead and look on our bigger map. That's the diner, yeah, I know that. That's the sheriff station. We're going to obviously have to keep doing that because that's actually main story based. I think it's further along here. No, this can't be it. We're also going to be spending some time sleeping and waiting for certain weather so that we can do some other side quests. So that's where we just came from. Did I go the wrong way? I think I should have went right instead of the left. Crud. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Milk barn. See, Lily's ready there. She has a mission for me. Sadly, there is no way to mark this map with a waypoint. Because that would have been a heck of a lot easier. But I should have gone right. So I gotta do a UE. We're okay. It's all good. I'll go ahead and do that. And we should get rid of this thing here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Do that. There we go. Alright, so now we're heading in the right direction. You know what? We could also stop at the gas station and we should be able to do the bribe, assuming that we can get the gentleman to deal with us. We'll do that because it should be on the way. In fact, what you can do is kind of keep driving around until you get the ladies' quest done, and then you can get the guy's quest done, and then basically you got to replay this chapter again and do it again. Now I think you can do this later in the game as well, so it doesn't really matter as long as you get them all done. The main goal of doing this gas station quest is to get York's car back. So there's the gas station coming up on the left. Now in a previous video I had tried to get a collectible card from a well, and I realized that I actually have to do that on a rainy day because the well will be full. So we'll actually at some point do that. We'll try to get a rainy day. So here we go here. We're going to just go to the gas station. So now we can bribe him. We got lots of money, so we'll go ahead and bribe him. We don't need to watch this cutscene. Fill her up. That's kind of gross. So now it costs me $200.
Benjamin, my good buddy, listen up. I got something new to tell ya. I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
Nice. Okay, come on. So now that we've done that, now that I think about it, I should have just went straight to the milk barn, but whatever. Hopefully she's still there. If not, then, you know, we'll just have to figure it out. Faster, faster. Okay, so the milk barn is right here. I don't really need the light. Alright, let's see what we got here. Get out of the car.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want...
Yeah, I do. I want to find Lily in here. And then we can do her minigame. Lily! Did I miss you again? Oh, is this her over here? Oh, good. So she's here. Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hi, Lily.
Hi there.
She is clever. So she's the one that thinks I'm all silly and what have you. Alright, so check out what she has here. She's got this sickle, which is looking pretty sick, if you will. A shovel, which is what Keith had. We're going to need stabilizer for darts. But what we're going to want to do, actually, and the whole point of doing this sort of replay here... Ooh, an onion. I'm going to want that. I'm going to buy one right now. We need that for Emily's mission. I think we need onion and an egg. They're relatively cheap, so... what I was going to say is the whole point of doing Lily's missions is we get a discount at this store. Which is relevant for the more expensive items. And I'm not too fussed about for the... Wow, look at that. She's got a lot of stuff here. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and quit shopping. But we're going to want to talk to her. And do her...
Hi there.
No, I didn't want to do that. So yeah, each time you do this mission, you get like a special discount card. Talk.
You always look like a busybody. Is the job working you that hard?
It's not so bad, hon. I've gotten used to it now, really. You seem to be taking it easy.
Sometimes it's important to take a laid-back approach. Pressing forward too quickly can be a recipe for disaster.
You're being silly. Oh, yeah. Hon, if you have time on your hands, can I ask you a favor?
Such as?
Nothing major. It's just our storage room is a total mess. Keith just makes it worse every time he tries to clean it up. And I can't move the heavy boxes in there. I used to ask my father to help us out, but... Well, he's not that young anymore. Of course, I'll give you something in return. If you tidy the place up, I'll give you this.
What's that?
A bronze card. It's a discount card for the milk barn. You'll be able to buy things cheaper with this. I think it'll help you lower your investigation expenses.
So you're saying that helping you out will ultimately help the investigation. Zach, what do you think? I don't mind if you want to help her.
Nope, I don't mind at all. Let's do it.
Thank you, hon. The storage room is this way.
Part-time job number 1. We have to do this 3 times, folks, to get the best discount. I think the highest discount is 50% off. Alright, so here's our mini game. We have to move the boxes in the storage room. The storage room is tidy, so the boxes are on the pattern section. Alright, so this is where it gets fun. So we have to be careful here because we could block ourselves. Now, let me think about this for a second. Now, how do I see... Observe. Pushing that's not going to do me any good. So I can move that one over and then put that there. So what I'm going to do that. Let's try that. See if that will work for us. Push. We got to hold the button down, Gibbs. There we go. One. Okay, so that'll get us to put it this square here. And then what we'll do is, okay, let go there. We're going to move this one over one. And then we're going to run around. Come on, run around. Push it down one. Gotta be careful, I don't push too far. Okay, stop. And then we can push this one all the way over. Oh, stop doing that. There we go. So you can see it's not really that complicated. But of course, if you screw up, you gotta start from scratch. Pretty sure every time we do this, like we have to do this 3 times, the layout here is a little different. Alright, so now we've got to basically get that over there. Now in theory, what I should do, push this down one. And I have to be careful to only push it over. Oh no, actually it doesn't matter, it's got a block there. So I'll do that. And then we'll push it down.
Thank you, hon. You've been a big help. You're a real hero.
A hero?
You just can't leave those who need help alone, can you? I can tell you know, hun. You're that kind of guy. Anyway, here's your reward, hun. You've earned it.
Thank you. So there's our discount card.
We'll give you a discount from your next purchase.
Thank you, Lily. We'd better be careful not to get carried away and overspend, Zach.
Agent York, you're a good person. My father doesn't seem to appreciate you yet, but I do.
And I'm sure Keith and the boys feel the same. Come by anytime, okay?
I will keep that in mind. We'll see you in the next replay. Alright, so we're done in here. We actually will have to run to or drive to the sheriff's office and finish up this replay. So I'm showing you everything. I'm showing you all of the actions that I'm taking here. I'm not cutting anything out, just so that you guys can see everything that has to get done. Now there's, of course, I could do all sorts of farming here. I could gather up all the agent honor I wanted. I could do fishing. You know, there's all sorts of things I could do at this point. Now one thing you can't do when you're replaying is, you see how the save is all grayed out? You cannot save, which is a little tricky. Mostly because the PC version, which is what I'm playing here, it's kind of glitchy. Well, it crashes a lot. So I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed here that we don't have too many troubles here. I don't want to jinx myself either. But yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a factor here. Now on the way past here, we're gonna go see if we can get our car over here, if we can try the next mission. Okay, so I don't think he's got another mission for us. Let's find out. Yeah, so he doesn't have one. So we're gonna just leave here. We want the lady to actually do the car wash. So we're just gonna basically drive around here and try and get the lady. No, so I'll try a couple more times. Do. There we go. There's the lady we want. So we're gonna have her do a car wash for us. So you know she does a slightly different animation this time around. Doing a good job with her sponge. In the next playthrough, we'll also come back and we'll do these 2 missions again. The one with the guy and the one with the girl. Alright. Good. Come again. I will, sweetheart. We'll watch her walk back. I mean, we're here, so we might as well get those side quests completed. And again, the primary focus of that side quest there at the gas station is the gentleman's quest so that we can get York's car. Alright, so here we go. We're going to drive back to the sheriff's station. We're going to go find the flying squirrel key, and then we will end the chapter out. And then we'll do another quick replay. So that's going to take us, 15, 20 minutes. Oh, maybe, well, it's already 15 minutes. So.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach? Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCown. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound. Wait, Zach. Oh, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later.
Alright, cool. So we don't need to see these cutscenes. I'm just going to go ahead and skip those. If you want to see all that stuff, you're going to have to go back to the last video. Now, this is just replays, folks. We're just doing this for side quests. So I'm going to go ahead and skip all of this stuff here.
Agent York.
Although that's always funny to
Zach,
watch
time
Thomas.
goes by slowly in towns like this. There's nothing we can do about it other than enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so you'll see here if I go into the kitchen, Arnold isn't here, so we don't have to do that side quest twice. This is a key here, which we don't need. Although we should... No, okay, so we can't even get that out of here. Alright, well, we know where the key is, so we're just going to go march downstairs to the prison cell and grab that key. And then we'll end this playthrough. Or this replay. Oh, no, that's the shooting gallery. And then we'll reload this back up. We'll go back and we'll do our store again. Our part-time job number 2. And then we will do a few other side quests in the next replay. And then we'll do it one more time. And then we'll be ready to move on. And again, this is just to kind of min-max our experience, and this is a full playthrough, 100%. So in order to do this, you have to replay chapters. That's just the nature of the beast. So let's see if we can get this done in, relatively quickly here. Come on, Thomas, talk to me. There's your key.
You found the key.
I sure did.
That's the right one?
So we're going to go ahead and skip this. We don't need to see that twice as well. So there you go. That is going to be our replay number 1. We will, of course, have to do a quick replay again. And I'll be back in the next video. Aw, only $90. That's alright. I'll see you in the next video, folks.